with Skype. I just lost your video and now you're back.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's a big conspiracy against us. Oh,
Yes.
yes, yes. So, how have you been? I haven't seen you since what, Croatia?
I think last time we saw each other was in Poland.
Sipat?
Yeah, maybe Wrocław. Yeah, Wrocław.
Vospraf. I wasn't feeling well that day. Yeah, I remember. I remember it well.
Yes, it was in September.
Yeah,
Been a
yeah,
while.
yeah. It's been a while, and hopefully we'll all get to travel again.
Yes, I hope so too. But
Yeah.
for the moment, we should all stay safe at home.
Yes, maybe do some little fishing out back.
Yeah, little boat, little fishing.
Yeah, little boat, little fishing. Tell everybody stay away.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me. Um, and then I cough. So, Laura, I gotta ask you a question. Where did you go to school? I'm getting a lot of background.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear. I think is your mic okay?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, where did you go to school and what did you study?
So I went to school in France.
Mm-hmm.
I started studying in Marseille
Mm-hmm.
for my bachelor, and then I went to Paris for my Master of Science.
Mm-hmm.
So I studied computer science for the first 3 years,
Yeah.
and then I specialized in telecommunication and networks.
Telecommunications and networks to databases. That's an interesting jump.
Yeah, actually, something happened during my 4th year at university.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to, how do you say that, to do again the year because I wanted to change
You
my
major,
major.
you
I
repeat.
wanted to study distributed systems,
Mm-hmm.
but I had a very good advice from a teacher. He told me, since you're already almost at the end of your whole studies, you should keep on learning network and telecommunication. You should get your degree. And
Mm-hmm.
then I promise you, you will be able to do whatever you want after that, even if you studied network and telecommunication. And actually, he was right.
Surprise.
Yeah. And I have to say that I'm very grateful for his advice. And I realized that when you study computer science, you're extremely lucky because
Mm-hmm.
you can navigate between different fields. And even if you studied something, you can still discover something else or another job afterwards.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When I was in university, I studied mathematics, physics, and then I was generic computer science. And so then now I'm databases.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
had a solid how do you call that, fundamental classes, and then you can do
Hmm.
something else.
Yeah, and and it was enjoyable. And I think university is really learning how to learn.
Exactly.
You know,
I agree.
yeah, yeah, it's a wonderful place to start learning. Um, so what got you interested in going into IT?
So actually it started pretty early.
Hmm.
I started programming as a teenager
Hmm.
because I thought that telling the computers to do things and watch it work was really cool, was the
Yeah,
coolest thing.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had the opportunity to build things and break things.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, I really liked the fact that I could build and make things work more or less. And I was really into solving puzzles and things like this. So yes, to me it was like building with Legos, but you didn't have to tidy your room after.
Oh yeah, the tidying of the room. You can just hit
Yeah, exactly.
RM
But
tech
sometimes
RF
you,
star.
yeah, you have to tidy your systems anyway. But
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Uh,
and yeah,
Go ahead.
I think um, I would love more people to recognize that working in IT is actually pretty creative, and you need a lot of imagination to solve problems or to build systems.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a lot of interesting aspects in IT jobs. For example, you have to collaborate with people with different backgrounds. You have to like communication because sometimes you have to be in someone else's shoes.
Yeah.
uh, you have to understand their problem and provide a relevant solution. So yeah, all these things I really like are what got me really interested.
Oh, good, good. So now you're one of the top database administrators in the world. Uh,
I'm not sure about that.
okay, you're really darn good.
Thank you.
You're real good, you know. Uh, and and the industry is constantly changing. What challenges do you seem to have as you're going along?
Um, to be honest, right now my biggest challenge is not really technical.
Yeah.
It's more about self-confidence, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
So I often question my technical abilities, and I sometimes look for validation where I shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's not a hassle anymore. I'm working on it every day. I take baby
Mm-hmm.
steps every day,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to be kind to myself. And I know that not everybody knows everything,
Right. Right.
and I know it will get better with more experience since I've been a
Mm-hmm.
DBA for only 5 years, I think. So I
Yeah.
have time to learn and improve. So I hope it won't be my biggest challenge in
Yeah.
next year.
Well, and next year, who knows what challenges we're going to have?
Exactly.
Because this COVID-19 has turned into a very unique challenge that we're all adapting to now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything is changing even faster right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what is the most rewarding part of your work? And I know you're very active in women in IT.
Oh, yes, I am. Um, so the most rewarding part of my job, I think it's to be able to offer a solution to a user that really fulfills their needs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I like connecting my technical work with the real business needs. So I like the idea that, for example, one of my scripts is going to help a developer to have a fresh database
Mm-hmm.
quickly, or I don't know, some database upgrade I'm going to perform is going to help to provide the best quality of service for my company.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the fact that as a DBA, my daily work has an impact on a variety of topics. And
Mm-hmm.
about women in IT,
Yes. Yes.
um, I'm proud to be a woman in IT.
And we're proud of you.
Thank you. We need more.
Yes.
We need to show little girls that working in IT or science is really cool and rewarding.
Yes.
It opens a lot of doors. It's a huge opportunity as a
Mm-hmm.
career.
Yes.
It's yes, it's interesting. You constantly have to learn. You can
Mm-hmm.
do great things. And also, I think that having women, but also people from different backgrounds in the
Hmm.
same team is going to make the experience even more rich. And
Yes.
it's always interesting to compare everybody's point of view, and everybody has a different way to work. And
Hmm.
especially if we come from different backgrounds or
Hmm.
we have different education, it's going to be even more interesting.
Yes. And now you're in Switzerland now, right?
Exactly.
You went to school in Marseille and Paris.
Yes.
And where did you grow up?
Oh, that's complicated. But I can tell you. So, most of my family is from Corsica and Marseille.
Okay.
I was born in Marseille.
Okay.
Then my parents decided to move back to Corsica.
Okay.
Then my mom had a huge opportunity to work in French Polynesia.
Oh.
So we all moved there.
Yes.
And then when it was time for me to start studying, I came back to France in Marseille because
Hmm.
I had a lot of family there.
Yes.
And then Marseille, Paris, and Switzerland.
So yeah, you've enjoyed the diversity of cultures throughout your life,
Exactly. Yes.
and it's made you the incredible person you are now.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, if you were to be talking to a university student right now who was thinking and following in your footsteps, what piece of advice would you give them?
First, I will tell them to not be afraid of asking questions.
Oh, yes. Hmm.
That's something really important. And I think we tend to, I don't know, be shy and avoid asking questions, being afraid of, I don't know, being judged or something like this.
Hmm.
And actually, most people, when they receive questions, they're always happy to answer and to help. So that would be
Yeah.
the first thing I would say. And then I would also say that the IT field is really broad. You have many different topics,
Hmm.
and I am sure you're going to find something that you really like, that you're really interested in. So don't be afraid to explore all the possibilities, especially at university, because you can see a lot of teachers and different classes, and
Hmm.
it's a good opportunity to have an open mind on this field.
Oh, good. Yes, absolutely. And it's you get to learn so much. I'll tell you a little secret. I turn 60 next month. Okay?
I
I'm a,
remember that you have your birthday next month.
yes, and I will be an old man, but I still study for an hour every day.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's something we should all do and constantly learn.
Yeah, because if you're constantly learning, you don't get behind the curve.
Exactly. And
Hmm.
it's good for, I'm sure, for your health and for your well-being.
And for your mind, keeps your mind sharp.
Exactly.
And then, oh, uh-oh, not what we wanted to hear.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, Flora, it's so good to see you.
So good to
Um,
see you too.
I don't think I'm going to Poland this year. I didn't submit. It just I had so much going on and I missed a deadline.
Yes, and
Uh,
in this special situation, it's not easy to plan anything.
yeah, I'm not planning anything till maybe November now.
Mm-hmm. I
And
understand.
and hopefully this will be all cleared up in a couple of months.
Yes,
Uh,
I hope so too.
yeah, because my wife is getting tired of me.
But you have your own boat, you have your own gym behind you that I can
Yes,
see.
yes, yep, yep. Uh, Meditate for an hour a day, exercise for an hour a day, and study for an hour a day.
Wow,
That's how
nice
I start.
program.
That's how I start my mornings, and then I go to work. So, Flora, tell the Swiss Alps I said hello.
I will. I
All right.
will.
All right. Mahalo.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.